yes, anti-Semitism is a huge issue for the Jewish community in my riding, and I don't think there's been any member of parliament from any party that has worked harder on the anti-Semitism file over the last year. We got $65 million in funding for the security infrastructure program to protect buildings across the country. We just announced yesterday bubble legislation, which I think is highly effective and I've been advocating for a year, to create a new intimidation offense to block people from blocking access to community buildings. We banned Samadoun and the Houthis, calling them terrorist organizations. I worked for that. I was the one last year that went off on my own to try to negotiate with Universities Canada for safer campuses and got the universities at least to make some concessions, such as saying that they would not have encampments on their universities be tolerated this year. I'm the one that got the Justice Committee last year, not the Conservatives, me, to study anti-Semitism, focusing on college campuses, even though that is provincial jurisdiction. And we came out with a unanimous committee report last December, except for the bloc dissenting on jurisdictional grounds. And this March, we held a national forum on anti-Semitism, bringing together the provincial government, the municipal government, the federal government, police, and universities, and the federal government made multiple commitments. So when you say we've done nothing, the large part here is the two areas of greatest frustration are municipal police not dealing adequately with the demonstrations and enforcing the criminal code, and college campuses. Neither of those are in federal jurisdiction.
Will you defund the universities?
Neither of those are in federal. Neither of those
are. Me. What about us? What about our story? What about our rights? Forget about what you say. Let's talk about effectiveness and efficiency. Let me tell you something, sir. There are people who call me every day and tell me bad stories about how they can't send their kids to school. So I'm going to tell you what I reject. I reject a weak government in Ottawa that has a shitty immigration system that lets people here on student visas that go out and block our streets, harass our children, and I reject it. You think you have the experience? The people will decide. But I will tell you this, from 2015 to today, that's a decade. And by the way, I do run a business and we employ lots of people. It's called a law firm. And yes, I work in the real world. And in the real world, guess what? People want answers and solutions. They don't want we, me. Look, bottom line is this, you've worked hard and I applaud you. And it's not a referendum on Anthony Housefather. And this is what you fail to understand. I don't have any problem with you.